Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my channel once again. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to take a ride in Esoteric Cloud, which is a lighter, less dense vehicle in comparison to the vehicles, mind, emotion and body that we are using right now. It's also a vehicle vibing on a higher frequency and vibration, so when your spirit jumps into Esoteric Cloud, it can fly, it can float to higher, more expanded, more broader, wider and wiser realms of reality, so you can take a look at yourself and your circumstances from a bird's eye view, feel better, feel lighter and take the best decisions for yourself and your circumstances. So, shout out to you, thank you for watching, your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, responsibility and creativity as well. Check my link tree in the description down below. Check my beautiful partner Mysterious, Dreamsphere, Daria, link tree down below. And a huge shout out to the SoulGroup and to Dark Changer Uriel and to everybody out there changing the world right now into a more individual and unique way. So today we are present to analyze, to review. We have here our astrological week ahead review from the week. I don't like that term, I just use it for relatability. From starting today, the 13th of the third month of the year 2022, according to the Magic Square calendar or according to the New Age, New Shift calendar, the real one, it's the year 9. So it will go from today, 13th, to the 19th, which is the next Saturn day. Alright, so let's get ready, let's get started. Today is Sunday, the day of the sun, right? So we'll be by default paying more attention to what we naturally enjoy paying more attention to ours and others' actions, to ours and others' expressions, to ours and others' individuality and creativity as well. So the sun is in Pisces, so today it's a great day to rest, to dream, to sleep, to take care of your spirituality, because the moon is also in Cancer, which is also a water sign. Hold on. So we have a gift to feel comfortable on our internal realm, alright? And because the sun is in Pisces, today is very easy to share our internal realm with others. Just make sure you don't do it too much. Alright, and right now on my time zone and on my geographical location, the moon is already 1 degree Leo, so we are shifting from reacting and responding to our internal world, to our own new feelings and emotions, and we are going from needing comfort and privacy to need attention and be seen. So with the moon in Leo, we are reacting and responding to our actions. We are reacting and responding to how others' actions make us feel, or to how our actions make others feel. We need to be seen in order to feel comfortable. If you have any chaos inside, you feel the need to express it. It's not real, or it might not be real, that need, but you might feel it so much, it might start to go to your head, and now you think it's the best thing to do, and it might not be. So pay attention to that, be careful with that. Then we move to tomorrow, which is Moon Day, day of the moon. We are facing the space where the body of water we call moon was created, and the moon will be in Leo, so tomorrow will be a very emotional day. But if you can express yourself without hurting you or others, and if you can take others' expressions without being personally involved or without feeling personally attacked, it will be very cool, because you will be expressing your emotions, others will be expressing your emotions. People that have a lot of insecurities, it's gonna be weird for them, because they will feel that it's okay to express, because it's Leo, we want to be seen about it. The moon is in Leo, we want to feel we are attracting things based on what we put outside. But if you're insecure, or you feel you weird, or you think you dumb or something, if you think that about yourself, When it's time to express all of that, or no, when it's time to express many other things with the moon in Leo, you will have a step back. Your foot will be at the door and the other one at the street. You'll be kind of weird because everybody will have a good time expressing themselves, and either you'll feel weird or you feel they stupid. If you have like moon in Aquarius or something, you'll feel, why everybody just expressing their flunked outness? It's moon in Leo. It's, if you want to release something, it's a good time to express it, to say, I'm not this big, or I'm not dumb because I believe in myself, or I believe in my project, I believe in my spirit. Something like that. It's good to express your flunked outness and then reinforce with that fixed fire, that fixed feeling, that fixed vision, and then that's on your aura, and you start to attract more lights, more visions and thoughts about you, about that image that you like to be seen in, or that new image that you are projecting so others can see as well. So when Leo, reacting and responding to ours and others' expressions, reacting and responding to ours and others' individuality, reacting and responding to how or how much can or what we attract after we express what was inside. We express it. Moon in Leo, it was inside, it was feelings, and we express it, it's fire, and then what it attract will affect our mood as well. Then Mars Day, passion, motivation, anger, aggression, and deep desires day in Aquarius. So we are doing that in a more fixed, unique, and original way, in a more less attached, less watery, less connective, more detached, more thinking, more calculating, more looking to be cool way. The moon will be in Leo, opposing Mars, so you might feel uncomfortable in your passions and motivations, or the way others look at you doing your passions and motivations, or the way people look directly at your passions and motivations and deep desires might make you feel weird. You might feel you are being opposed. You might feel people around you can't fulfill you and your passions and motivations. It's alright. Don't unleash rage. Don't pass out. Don't go crazy. Just remember, the moon is opposing Mars. So you can take that to balance. If the people around you cannot fulfill your passions and motivations, maybe they're not the right people to be around you, right? Because the moon is in Leo. So if you can't use that, because Aquarius and Leo are opposing, right? Explaining this in a simple way, and they meet at the center. If instead of fulfilling, they are opposing and reflecting not reflecting, but when two things bounce off, instead of coming together, they are opposing and bouncing off, then we will feel opposed, or they will oppose you because they don't want to fulfill your passions and motivations. They just want to fulfill themselves, and you're not the type of person to let that happen, right? And the sun will be in Pisces, so we will have a more dreamy, illusion, and sentimental side when reacting to others opposing to our passions and motivations. So be careful. You might think that person hates you, or they hate your passion, just taking it too far. You felt something with the moon in Leo and you took it too far. You took it to La La Land with the sun in Pisces. Be careful with that, all right? Or the other way around, you might acting too much on connecting with others, and you feel they are complimenting you, and they are, but they are just using you for some kind of profit, and then they leave you dry. Be careful with that as well, all right? Then we go to Mercury Day. Mercury is already in Pisces. A video is coming out. I was like a Canadian right now. It's coming out to the channel very, very soon about Mercury in Pisces. So we will be thinking more slowly, because there is way more things to go through before we feel sure in our judgment and logic. But it's also easier to communicate your spirituality. If you have a lot of air or earth elements, this Mercury in Pisces will help you. If you have a lot of water or fire, this Mercury in Pisces might make it even harder to communicate your visions and feelings. On the other hand, if you're too dry and if you're too logical, now you can express and receive others' spirituality through communication and ideas way easier. and it's conjuncting the sun, so you can see others. When others or you are communicating with others, they can see your point very clearly, or they can see your flunked outness, they can see your lack of point, your lack of focus very clearly as well. And the moon will be in Leo, in conjuncting that, so we might feel exalted in the wrong conversations, or you might be stubborn in the wrong conversations, or you might get fixed in talking too much about the wrong dream, about the wrong emotion. All right, but later than that day, the moon will transit into Virgo, and you will be already feeling the full moon energy, because we'll have a full moon in Virgo this week, this strong. It's not in that day, but it's already there. You can feel it for sure. All right, so then full moon in Virgo opposing the sun. This means that you will feel extremely fulfilled by your routines, patterns, health and organization, or you're gonna feel super depleted, angry, and you want to destroy every sort of routine, pattern and system, because it's destroying your spirituality, it's taking your freedom away. But the truth is, when well done, the Virgo energy, the routine and pattern energy, brings you freedom, brings you liberty, because you're so organized. You not only organized in time, but in mind, emotion and body. You don't expend so much energy, you don't use so much time, you can do things better and faster and feel lighter. So Virgo brings, and that's what many Pisces and water signs and fire signs, they need to learn that if they apply in a routine and pattern on their own volition, on their own idea, with their own focus, that it will start feeling like a prison. It will start feeling like it's taking your passion away, or it doesn't feel as good no more. But when you start to see the results, when you start to see you can do it faster, you can do it better, you don't need to use so much your mind, you don't need to use so much your heart, you don't need to exhaust your throat chakra as an example, it will feel good. Your lower chakras will have way more energy and will be way more motivated to improve your routine, to come back. Because routine and patterns, don't forget, that's earth, and earth is external. No quotes, it's really the external part of water. So it will bring comfort, it will bring familiarity if you spend enough time in it, okay? So it will be like Mercury in Pisces, Sun in Pisces, full moon in Virgo, so it will be opposing. So you'll start misunderstanding your emotions and others' emotions, the way people react to your conversations and to your actions, and then you can overthink, you can overstress, or you can over la la land those things, so be careful. Then we go into Jupiter day, Jupiter in Pisces, Sun in Pisces, Mercury is also in Pisces from Mercury day, right? And it's full moon in Virgo. And now for real, I think it's really today, or then Venus day really early in the rising, that the full moon will be exactly opposing the sun. But full moon in Virgo, no, first Jupiter day in Pisces, having faith, believe and imagination in your dreams, illusions and nightmares, and then expand yours or others' feelings, expanding, or very important, traveling into, okay, be very careful, because you can travel into others' dreams and illusions and then expand it. Okay, so Jupiter day in Pisces is also traveling into yours or others' dreams, traveling into yours or others' feelings and emotions, travels into, because it's Pisces, it's water, yours or others' nightmares and la la land, and then you expand it. So make sure you are traveling into a dream, no nightmare, no illusion, and make sure you are traveling into your dream, or you are traveling into a relationship that is around your dream, or that can fulfill your dream, because the moon will be in Virgo, right? So if you do not have a relationship with your dream itself, it doesn't need to be a person that believes in your dream. If you don't have a strong relationship with your dreams, illusions, feelings, spirituality, purpose of life, you'll stress, you will crack a lot of neurons trying to think about it, because the moon will be in Virgo. So don't overthink, don't over worry, don't overreact. You might get yourself killed, you might get your dreams killed, you might talk too much, or it was the right time to speak, but you were so overthinking that you judged yourself so low, you didn't have the courage and energy to express yourself, and you miss an opportunity. Then you go home, you go back to your privacy, you go back to your hermit mode, and you start, damn, I missed that opportunity, I'm so mad to myself, now I need to do all those extra things just to reach the similar position, and that stuff, you will burn a lot of neurons. All right, because when it's full moon, everybody's spirits are excited, animals, us, the blood is pumping super fast, so a lot of things happen way faster, a lot of transformation, a lot of chaos, right? Very, very spiritual, and it will be in mutable earth. So when it comes to being adaptable, mutable, sharing, mixing your own way and others' ways, to be organized, to be practical, to make sense, to communicate in a way that makes sense. And like you, an example, you communicate a routine with somebody else, and they take that example from you and they improve their life because they followed your routine. That's the type of thing. What happened? That's the type of thing that Moon in Virgo does, and Sun in Virgo, Mercury and rising in Virgo. But with a full moon in Virgo, you might be doing that too much, or the person takes, when you sound so sure, or you being so persistent in sharing your knowledge and information, then the other person does it and something really bad happens, and then they blame you. So be a bit more hermit, be a bit more private, not too much, all right? Because then you miss opportunities, or you don't help anybody. You don't help when it's needed because you were judging yourself or others too much. But don't overindulge, don't overreact, don't overthink, don't overfeel, don't overconnect, don't overhermit. Just be real, make sense, believe in all possibilities, because Sun, Pisces, and Mercury are in Pisces. So remember that everything has a reasoning to be. Everything is connected to something. So try to make sense out of it without making reality a dream that doesn't exist, and without bringing a dream into reality and then it's not a dream anymore and you kill it and you feel dry and empty. Tough, not tough, but strong energies. Then Venus Day, day of relatability, appreciation, love, spending some time together, spending some time with yourself. If you need to deepen the relationship with yourself, it's a good time to, not the whole day, you spend some time with yourself and then you connect, or vice versa, you go drink a coffee with your friends and then you spend some time with yourself, because it's also balance day, right? It's also balance day, but it's more a rest day, right? Moon day, rest day, Mars day, work day, Mercury day, work day, Jupiter day, all possibilities day, the true balance day. Venus, because you can expand on something and it will really expand. So something that you were doing very little, you do it a bit on Jupiter day and it can expand really, really fast. Venus day, rest day, and Saturn day, rest day, Sunday, work day as well. So keep that in mind. Don't force yourself too much on moon days, on Saturn days and Venus days. Do it, force it, make yourself go into certain positions on Sun, Mars and Mercury day. All right? So Venus day, relating, all that I said in a more unique, original and new way, because it's in Aquarius. All right, so we'll be loving higher standards. We'll want to relate in a more unique way. We want to relate with smart people, or when we are relating, we want to be seen as smart and cool, like nothing affects us. We are super strong. We are everything under control. The Sun is in Pisces, so you might really believe it. It might not be true, but you might really believe it. Or it's super easy for you if you communicate, if you relate, if you show something that shows the slightest indication that, yeah, you really got it, You might be creating a beautiful story, but you got that fact. You got one fact that ties all the story together. People gonna believe it. But remember, it's in Aquarius, so they're also thinking in a more unique way. They're also thinking with more people up in the head, so they might see through you. They might feel something is wrong, but they're gonna take your word, but they'll do some investigation, so be careful. You might try to, let's say you did something you don't want others to know, and then you have a plan to cover up, and they never thought about it, but your plan, by you doing some weird things, you do some things that you usually don't do because you are covering that, your plan will tell others, your plan will tell the others you're trying to hide that you got something to hide, otherwise you'll do that plan, you know, kind of like that. And then the moon still will be in Virgo, full moon in Virgo, so overly misunderstanding our relationships, values, and our own value. Others might feel we're not valuable enough. Others might feel we too valuable. We might feel we too valuable, or you might feel you're not valuable enough. So that's what I say. Full moon. It's like if you feel any of those extreme emotions, or if you're thinking too much, you're being too critic, you're being too into the details, you are analyzing too much, you don't give a fuck about connection, you just hold on. Full moon in Virgo. That bitch is using me. No, I will use it to feel fulfilled, to celebrate everything that I've worked for, everything that I did and attracted and manifested since the moon was in Pisces into now, and I'm gonna celebrate. I'm gonna make sense. I really deserve that, or I'm feeling really good because I did that. I was on time. I kept doing what I said I was to do. I kept agreeing with myself. I kept talking. I was communicating, but in a real way. I was doing this, that, and third. And instead of you finding reasons why you suck, or others are more valuable than you, you will find reasons to justify your own value. And then you are on that middle line. Lastly, but not least, Saturn day in Aquarius with the Sun in Pisces and the Moon in Libra, because later in Venus day, later in Venus day, the Moon will be into Libra, so that's good. Venus likes Libra, Aquarius trines Libra, so it starts right now with Cancer, chilling, Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, Pisces Sun, right? So you're feeling comfortable, we're connecting, we don't need to talk much, we don't need to think much, everything is communicated without words. Then Leo, Moon in Leo, it's a bit exalted. It's not like a full moon, but it's not like Taurus, but it's because it's lighter. It's just because it's fire. It's lighter because it's easier to express. It's easier for others to see even without you expressing, and you feel that. Like Leos do that a lot. Like they feel vulnerable, but excited because they are being vulnerable. They can receive or pay some type of attention, you know? And that's cool until we hit Mars day with Mars in Aquarius and the Moon is opposing Mars, okay? Then the Royal Rumble starts. You need to be passionate you need to be passionate so you don't let yourself or others attack your passions and motivations, right? Then Mercury day in Pisces, misunderstanding the Moon, misunderstanding your feelings and others' feelings. Then the Moon goes into Virgo, full moon opposing Mercury, opposing the Sun, opposing Jupiter, opposing Neptune. So it will be a Royal Rumble, it will be a roller coaster, but it's up to you if you have fun or if you puke. And you don't want to take a roller coaster ride again. It's up to you. You have a lot of fun or you puke, right? So you make your preparations for the ride, clear a space, know the overthinking, the overworrying, the overstressing, over-devaluation will come to you. But what will you do then? It will be, oh, come in. Or be like, you can come in dressed like that. You need to pay extra because that. You know, things like that. take your power back, because this full moon in Virgo will make a grand trine in the sky with Uranus and Pluto. So it's really bringing energy from higher perspectives of transformation and change, power and control through your uniqueness and individuality. And if you don't do it, nobody, no energy, no place, no thing, no spirit will do that for you. All right, let's keep going. Sun, Saturn in Aquarius, Sun in Pisces, Moon in Libra. So yeah, in Venus Day, right, we are relating in a more unique and fixed way. And with the Moon in Libra, it's like we feel lighter now. We can breathe, we can relax, we can be people when we are being ourselves. Imagine you have a group of friends. You never showed a certain thought. You never show them a certain idea. On Venus Day, when the Moon is in Libra, is perfect for that. Because they will see that new part of yourself, and they will think that's unique and creative, and they will enjoy it. Right? Then Saturn Day, now yes, Saturn in Aquarius, Sun in Pisces, Moon in Libra. So we're gonna be building, organizing, resting, separating, accumulating in that same position, or imagine how can we expand with real things in a more unique, creative, new and open on communication way. With the Sun in Pisces, it's easier to connect with our reality. It's easier to connect with others' reality and spend a lot of time. Like if you go on YouTube now, they are throwing a lot of these commercials where a kid is like super thin, they will die if they don't have food. Bitch, you are recording with a camera more expensive than that person's house. You can give them food, but I said that example because it might be very easy for you to take those commercials and then spend a whole time thinking about it and thinking how can you help them and what not, right? Don't do that. Use Saturn Day with the Sun in Pisces and the Moon in Libra. You have a gift there, a gift to feel more initiative, to feel more passionate and to feel more light about reality. And then the fatal attraction with the Sun in Pisces, it will make it easier to see when everything is connected. It will make it easier for you to act in a way that is real and spiritual. It is real and feels good. It brings practicality, it brings longevity, but it feels good, it feels fulfilling because you are connected to your spiritual purpose with the Sun in Pisces, but Sun in Pisces in conjuncting Moon in Libra. So you might misunderstand your feelings, you might misunderstand how others feel, somebody might do something around you and you think it's because they're hiding something and they are hiding something else. Things like that. But with Saturn being in Aquarius, he like the Sun and the Moon will be like blah, 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 blah. And Saturn in Aquarius will be like, hey, all of that doesn't mean shit. You shut the fuck up and let's build, let's find a team, let's find something unique that we can share with the team, we give it to the team, we work on it together, we present it to the world, then you guys, Sun in Pisces, Moon in Libra, then we can talk about love, we can talk about what's pretty, what's fashion, what's fancy, you know guys, everything about that. And it's over for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I've enjoyed very, very much. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday in Pisces. I hope you guys are paying attention to your own dreams, illusions, imaginations, and nightmares. And go check me out. Recently, I've been spending a lot of time on my gaming channel on YouTube as also gaming and on Twitch as Esoteric Cloud Surfer. You can see all of that and Mysterio pages as well by following the link in the description below. There is also an email. You can donate via PayPal to that email, esotericsurfer69@gmail.com, and you can also book a reading, a service with me. I do dream interpretation, your flight's day, numerology, and gematria. I do astrological readings, Venus and Mars, Sun, Moon, Rising. I also do tarot readings. Go to my Instagram. I have to place more my Instagram and Twitter links in things. I don't do that a lot, but they are great platforms just to speak a lot of shit, right? And just people know that you have. It's like Instagram and Twitter. It's not the reason why people follow you, but Instagram and Twitter is how people know that you exist, and then they go to your YouTube or they go to your Twitch or to your Patreon, but they know you have a Patreon because of Twitch. They know you because of Twitter. They know you have a YouTube because of Instagram. You know, it's kind of like that. All right. So it's a great day coming up, a great week, a great strong coming up our way. Very spiritual, very powerful. I'm telling you, don't you let that full moon in Virgo sweep the rug below your feet, because you have so much Pisces energy available to you that if you don't believe in yourself, if you don't believe in your dreams, if you don't believe in your imaginations, you're really down below, you're really lost into this realm. And I always say it's better to be lost on your own la la land than to be lost on this fucking realm, right? And on the other side, don't be too out there rejecting reality, rejecting practicality, rejecting seriousness, rejecting silence, rejecting spending a lot of time in the same place just because you feel like it. Because Sun, Jupiter, Neptune, and Mercury will also be opposing the full moon. So don't be too extreme into reality, don't be too extreme into La La Land, and it will be alright. Till the next time, I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, a whole bunch of individuality, a whole bunch of creativity, and a whole bunch of responsibility as well. A huge shout out to my beautiful partner, Miss Daria, aka Dreamsphere, aka Daria. Check her link in the description down below. A huge shout out to you, a huge shout out to the SoulGroup, to Archangel Uriel, and to everybody out there changing the world right now into a more unique and creative place. Until then, I see you soon and I wish you the best. As a Terry Cloud Surfer, surfing out. Bye.